Your whole life you had to be a warrior. Your whole life you had to stand up for yourself. You had to fight against having conviction. You had to fight against having justice. You've had to stand up for yourself in many situations, and you've had to not only fight your own battles, but you've had to fight battles for other people. I'm hearing advocate. You are someone that has an open heart. You are someone who is an empath, and you feel things on such a deep level. But in this journey, you've learned to have boundaries around this, that just because you have a softness, just because you have a sensitivity, you've learned to protect yourself now. It has caused you heart pain. It has caused you some conflict in your life. You are someone probably that has an energy that is destructive, because you're here to break up the status quo. You're here to change beliefs, change systems. You're here to really stand up, and that's what an advocate does. An advocate speaks out. An advocate is someone who has to learn through the progress. They've had to learn through the process. They've had to learn how to stand up for themselves. And even if you're not doing anything, you have an energy that has stirred people. It has triggered people. And this is nothing to do with anything you've done wrong, because I feel there's a sense where maybe in the past, or maybe when you were younger, I'm kind of getting, maybe we're a people pleaser. Maybe you always said yes. Maybe you didn't like conflict. But through this pathway, you've had to learn to stand up for yourself, that it's okay to speak up for yourself. And even if people don't like it, you've learned to, or you're learning to speak your mind. You're learning to stand up for what you believe in. Using your voice, I'm getting a lot of things around the crown. Oh, I said crown. I was going to say throat chakra, but obviously crown chakra too is coming through. So, okay. So what I'm getting is that through your crown chakra, the more this is opening, you're getting downloads. And so it would be just like me channeling right now. It's like pouring through, but then it's coming out through my throat chakra. So there'd be times where you would know things, you would get downloads, but it was like, do I say this thing? Do I speak on this? Because it's either going to sound crazy, or people are not going to like it, and it's going to cause some type of drama or some type of conflict here. So you've had to learn through this progress. You've had to learn through this process. And I keep saying progress. So I'm feeling like it has been, you are progressing, and it is a process is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Because I picked the 7 of Wands here and the King of Cups. And what I'm feeling too is, because you're elevating in this energy, you're going through a time where you might be spending a lot of time alone. That's what I'm getting, because they're telling me that through your solitude, this is the way that you process emotions, you process and elevate through the spiritual energy, through your own spiritual growth and transformation. And I'm getting that you're protecting your boundaries, you're protecting yourself. And I feel like people have noticed this. So either you have energetically cut a lot of people off, and you've also, I'm hearing you're not really answering that much to calls or messages. I'm seeing like do not disturb. So you're taking the time to not answer straight away. You're putting yourself first. And I feel a lot of people around you are sensing this. A lot of people are respecting this, but a lot of people, I feel, don't have access to your energy anymore, and they are really feeling this. They're feeling your absence. This message is timeless, but when I am during this message, it is Venus retrograde, and we are coming up to a Mercury retrograde. So what I'm sensing is that, because it's almost like I'm getting, you have to fight people off. People are noticing your absence. People are wanting your energy again. People are like, I feel a lot of people have relied on you for their energy source. And now that you've realized the people that were siphoning from your energy, that you were kind of like giving, because you are a giving person, but you realize that, what am I getting out of this? I'm trying to help someone, but really they need to help themselves. Or I'm giving them advice and they're not really respecting it. So I'm taking myself elsewhere. I'm protecting my peace and I'm focusing on myself, because I have a sensitivity, because my sensitivity is my gift. Being an empath, feeling things on a deep level, you're very much in tune. I'm hearing something about you're in tune with like nature and the weather is coming through. It's interesting. Okay, so there's themes here of you being sensitive in different seasons, in different weather patterns. I know there's like a cyclone that's like going, but I'm not in Australia, but I know there's a cyclone going to Queensland. So things like this, where you would pick up on like how sensitive your energy is that you pick up on the way how nature, like your energy coincides with nature and the different patterns of weather. So I hope that makes sense. So it's like when there is like a thunderstorm, you might really like thunderstorms and the rain because you feel cleansed. So there's something where this is symbolic when nature is having such as like the thunderstorms. I find when I when I'm sitting on this balcony and it's raining, there's an energy, there's a sense of cleansing. And with that thunder too, that's really powerful. That's from the earth. So when you think of like shamanic drumming and things like this, everything emanates the patterns of weather, the sound vibrations. This is how you work. This is how sensitive your energy is. So you might also really relate to the moon cycles as well, being very connected. So working with the moon cycles again is going to be very beneficial for you, which some of you probably already doing anyway. And if you want to learn more about that as well, I do speak a lot about different rituals and other readings. That's all on my membership down below in the description box if you are interested in joining. I very much feel that you are focused on your work, because what I'm sensing is this huge realization, this huge epiphany of your realizing what it is. You've known what you've wanted to do for a very long time, but there's something here in a clearing that is happening right now that is preparing you for a next level into your career, a next level into taking a chance. I'm hearing like some of you are taking a risk, doing something different. And this is because you know there is something where you have to step out. You have to step out of the box is what I'm hearing, to elevate yourself. Yeah, there's very much around your work is what I'm getting. I'm also getting a message that there's kind of this energy around you, and this is why I feel you are protecting your peace. I feel that what is coming through is there are a lot of people that are interested in what you're doing in your work, and this is coming through, and I feel like you have a sense about this where there's something sacred about what you're doing, or I'm kind of getting this thing around you really protecting yourself, because there are energies that are trying to siphon your energy again is what I'm getting. So when I'm saying this, you will know what I'm talking about, because it's something that you've cut off and they don't have access to you. They don't have access to your energy, because you're pouring that energy that was being siphoned, you're pouring it into your work now, and these people do not have access to you anymore. So that is the message I have for you today. Leave me an emoji down below and let me know how you felt about the reading. Don't forget to like and check that you have subscribed. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.